Hey guys, welcome back to episode 6 of the Grand Atlantic flight over to London from California. We're currently here in, what's the area called? Indianapolis, and we're flying over to Washington DC today. So it's a 400 nautical mile flight. The weather's, I don't know what the weather's like up at cruise level, but I know it's not too great here. But it's still morning time and it's going to improve, which is all we want. So, we're going over to Washington DC today. Should be an easy flight, really, if you think of it. And by the way, guys, I know it's been quite a long time, well, a few days at least, since I've last uploaded. So we're going to change that today and try and do it every day as of now. Well, to be fair, I've gone back to school as well, online anyway. So let's jump into the cockpit and continue on with the checklist. So brake set, circuit breakers are all in, avionics off. Fuel selector can now come on, and this one, I hate the click spots here. There we go. Okay, fuel selector's on. Carb heat is off. Very good. Battery switch can now come on. Alternators can now come on. Starting engine number 1, or left engine. So magneto switches on. Mixture, oopsie, exercise, set to rich, high RPM, throttle will crack open a little bit, primary engine, 1, 2, 3, fuel pump on, open window, clear, there we go, fuel horizon, green. Very, very, very well done. Okay. Starting engine number 2, the right engine. So magneto's on, throttle exercise. Rich, full of high RPM, throttle will crack open. 1, 2, 3. Fuel pump on, clear. Engine right started. Temperature and pressure rising. Green. Okay, very good. So, close this window. I don't like it being too loud. So, we want to stay at 1000 RPM. So if we get the RPM gauge up, it's 1000? Yeah, there we go. All good. Let's go ahead and turn on the radio light. Turn them lights on as well. Make sure that's the GPS. So, suction's in the green. Fuel pumps can come off. We're going to lean the mixture as well, because it's pointless having it. Should on, radio on, and transponder to standby. Okay, so let's go ahead and put in our flight plan for today's flight. So, obviously, okay, there we go. So, go ahead, press clear. Hopefully this time it's loaded all properly up and it has what a beauty. So, let's go into non-copy mode. Altimeter I just set. Now, let's go ahead and taxi out. So, oh, I might do the next video, by the way, on VATSIM. Leave a like if you want me to do that. So, park and brake off. I want to swing this bad boy round to the right. Very dark and dull and horrible and depressing here. So we're going to want to go on to Alpha and join the Alpha 1 VOR. There's some lights on in here. Cool. Now I should do a night flight or really early in the morning flight. Here we go. So it's just going to be a left turn here onto Alpha 1. either way, I've been doing some sim flying offline, well not offline, but just not on camera, with X-Plane 11 and Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. So, if you think I should upload some of them, leave a like. Because I think they're quite cool actually. Okay, so we're going to get ready to do the run-up checklist. So there's a bit of a run-up area here. Yeah. We'll just go and do it. Okay, so into the wind. Well, there's no wind anyway. You can tell by the wind. So and now there's wind. So that's all right. Okay. Run-up checklist, park and brake set, cow flaps open, fuel sectors on, mixture, rich, put RPM, throttle up to 2000. I really hope the park and brake is on. It is. Magneto checked, carb heat, so we'll just check the carb ice. It's hot. Suction's in the green. Carb heat, we checked obviously. All changes on, charging, and temperature to standby. I mean to altitude. We want count up. Okay, that'll do. Back down to 1000. So before takeoff checklist, seatbelts fastened, fuel sectors on, trim. It's set. Flap, we've got flap 1 selected now. Visually checking. Very nice. Didn't even look. Okay. Okay. I'm set for takeoff and fuel pumps on. Okay, let's go ahead. Put this puppy in the sky. Okay, landing light can also come on, just so we can be seen. Okay, checking the approach, making sure no one's in the final, which they're not, which is very nice. It makes our day so much easier. Okay, let's line up and put her to full throttle. By the way, we're going to go to 10,000 feet today, or 12, just depends what the wind's like. Okay. Okay, power set. 200 meters in the green, change charging. Airspeed's alive. 70. Give us a back pressure, rotate. Positive rate of climb, no runway left. Gear up. I'm going to climb away at 90 knots. For our best rate to climb. Flaps up. Trimming up a bit. Go ahead and start a left turn out. All the way over to 903. Is that ice already developing on the wind screen? It is as well. Do I start the timer? No, do it now. Right, well we're already IMC then basically. Let's go ahead and engage the autopilot then. Autopilot set, nav, vertical speed. Just go 1500 feet per minute. And RPM down to 2500. Usually 3 clicks, yeah. We won't lean the mixture just yet. Let's zoom in a bit, making sure that we're on course, which we are. What a beauty, eh? What an absolute beauty. So landline can stay on for now, fuel pumps can come off. Flaps up, gears up, throttle at 25, fuel pumps off, mixture set. So I'll lean the mixture a little bit now. That's a bit too much. So there's 4,500, and let's have a look. Wow, look at that. We're gonna have to make sure the pizza tube is on, pizza heater's on, because that could prove quite deadly. Otherwise, let's turn our lights on as well. It might change anything, probably won't, because the simulator isn't good enough yet. Okay, let's get more speed now than height. Altitude, whatever. Yeah, let's say altitude because we're on QNH, not QFE. So, okay, that's 5,200. Okay, anyway, I will join you back at the descent where we're going to have better weather, I hope. So, see ya. Okay, what's up, guys? So you're joining me here mid-flight in crew. I'm really struggling with the aircraft right now. As you can see, we're at, we struggle to get to 8,000 feet. I kind of like 200 feet per minute. We're in a really bad system right now. It's a big cloud ahead, so I might have to deviate to go around it. However, it's not looking here. It's going to be it's a very bad flight so far, and I think it's best to just deviate around at the moment. However, we won't let that stop us. But as much of the feathering I'm doing right now, it's not really changing much. So I don't know, we'll see. But we can't climb anymore. We've got a really high pitch altitude. As you can see here. I mean, you can see from yourself there. We're almost about 10 degrees, I would say, and we're just barely maintaining level flight. So I'm really sucking for ideas right now. I've just got altitude to hold on. I still have quite a way to go as well. So that's the bad thing about it. However, we're going to keep trucking along, as we usually do. And yeah, however long it takes, it takes. But luckily, I filled the tanks up just before we left, which is good. So we don't have to worry about fuel in case of a diversion. But as you can see, I cannot see outside. And back into the system we go. I can't climb above it, and I'm through right now, and I have no sort of weather system radars available to me on simulator or outside. I don't know which ones to use here in America. But we will continue, and we'll keep fighting along. So I'll see you guys soon. Okay, everybody, welcome back. We're now back into the descent. So we're going to go ahead and descend down to altitude 3,000 feet. So we can intercept the pilot 416 left. So let's go and do that. As you can see earlier, it was really horrible weather. Absolutely horrible. We were struggling so much to fly, however, it's all good now. I hope anyway. I mean, we've got this little cloud to contend with, but it shouldn't be anything. I hope the icing comes off the windscreen. But it looks like it is. We're still doing a wireless approach, but hopefully by the time we're on the ground, it's alright. And obviously before. So yeah. Currently at 7,000 feet. We've got the altimeter set, QNH. We've been flying for 3 hours and 15 minutes. It's absolutely crazy. Because at one point we was only getting at 80 knots ground speed. Of how horrible the weather was, and that was at level flight. So yeah, we'll just descend now down to 3,000 feet, so we'll get there in 2 minutes time. Okay guys, right, we're here at wherever it is. So, we're about to hit the part of high elevation. And if you don't know where that is, it's got an elevation point, I think about 1,500 feet. So, should be, I'll get out of the way, there it is, right in front of us there, yeah. I don't know if you can see the air ahead of us. I believe that's over there. Oh, and it's not. What a really... Right, anyway, I really want this ice to melt for windscreen. It will really help a lot. However, am I complaining? If this, honestly, right, if this had a anti-ice or whatever on the windscreen, it would make life so much easier. However, it's not, so I want to go ahead and do a little bit of a checklist. So, altimeter set, fuel selector on, cloud flaps open, and power is as required. Beautiful. Right. Oh gosh, I really want to do the next leg on Batson. Just do a VFR. Although I don't really know how to do VFR communications in the USA. Don't like flight following or something? I'm not too sure. I'll be going there soon anyway. Do some flight training, so yeah. Okay, let's zoom in on that. Okay, we are 5 minutes out apparently. 3 nautical miles away from Gigi. Where are we? Okay, so if we load up the flight plan on my iPad, also known as my electronic flight bag, as I like to call it, because it's cool. Okay, we're about to intercept, well not intercept, we're close to being established on the slope. So at Gigi, we need to hit 3,000 feet. Then descend, so I got a pen on my jumper. And we want to descend down to 2,200 feet by Dorket. There we go, George. I say that Dorket, because my name's Hothead. Not George, so I'm going to say Dorket. Alright, let's descend at 1,000 feet per minute. And bring the power back as well. How much fuel? Oh, we're sort of quarter tank left. It was a really long flight. We had so much of a headwind. Well, not headwind, we just couldn't fly because of crappy conditions we had. And this windscreen's really like bad now. You can see the runway just there. Oh my god. How are we ever going to put this puppy down? This is absolutely awful. What can I do? It's not going to burn off, is it? Well, we're going to have to increase the temperature. Guys, sorry. But we're going to have to do it. No, we're not. We're not going to cheat. We're in this together. We cannot cheat. We're going to pretend. How do you do this? Does this even happen like this for real? Oh bollocks. Uh-oh. I forgot right altitude hold. I forgot to stop this engine. Whoops. Alright. Let's bring back the power. Because from Dorket, it's a bloody 6-mile final. So I'm going to go ahead and put the gear down because we're below VLE. I'm also going to head and flap 1. I would visually check, but there's ice in the wind. I want to open the window. I've done that before and it kills everything, so we won't. There's no way we can get the ice off the windscreen. Right, umbrella RPM high, mixture ridge, fuel pumps. Come on, on. Okay, fuel pumps on, make sure rich, land light on, gear down, flaps set, flaps high, landing checklist is complete. Okay, D's and P's are in the green, which is beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and manually fly. So I'm going to zoom in like this because we're just by far. Then I'm going to follow the flight director. Absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible. I also want to have a look at the GPS as well whilst I'm doing it. I mean, come on, there's no way this is real. What has happened? Because I want to maintain 90 knots. So, full stage flap is set. Nose up a tad. Increase the power just a bit, nose up. Just down the glide path. This is horrible, I don't like it. Can't see anything, so dangerous. And I'm gonna have to take away. I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to do it. How do I do it? I have to, boys. Boys, I had to. I'm sorry. But I need to see, and so what that we're cheating. Because safety is #1 priority. Uh-oh, now we're too slow. This has been a bit of a nightmare of a flight, if you ask me. I don't even know where the runway is. I'm way to the left. Oh, okay, runway inside. What's the wind saying? I have no idea. However, next leg to New York. We'll make that more of a midday departure so we don't get all this bloody icing. Okay, real world. Okay, are you guys ready for me to absolutely nail this landing? Why am I speaking like an American? I'm British. Alrighty. I'm into land, holding 90 knots. Good. On the glide. Well, I want to be on the glide anyway, we're not an airliner. I'm going to trim down a bit. Maintain center line. Speed's good, so I'm going to power back a bit. I'm not going to go nose up because it's going to take me too high. So, 3-4 left, we want to vacate probably around Alpha 3, as you can see up there. Oh, nice. Vehicles crossing the runway on fine. We want to see in the best simulator, so-called best simulator in the world. I wish I didn't delete prepared now. Would have done a video for that. Okay. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard. 10. There. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Wait, no, this was 1-6 left. What the hell? Okay, we'll vacate at Bravo 3. What's the ground speed now? 48 knots. Here we go, we'll vacate here at Bravo 3, then chuck a quick UE. Smashing on the brakes, making sure that they work. Oh, we're vacated. So we're gonna chuck a left here. Let's go. Slow down first. Okay, so after landing checklist, so fuel pumps off, land line off, mixture lean, propeller RPM can stay how it is, blah 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 blah, blah 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 blah. Okay, let's go taxi to the ramp. So after landing, flaps up, landing line off, fuel pumps off, make sure to lean, and trim it set for takeoff, which obviously we don't need, so I ain't gonna do it. Right, okay. We'll take the right here, Foxtrot, to go to the hangars. These hangars right here. We'll go next to that Bonanza. I need to start speaking like an American. Right next to the Bonanza. We'll just go right here. So I can see him. Okay, good. Parking brake is set. So, shut down, parking brake set. Avionics can come off. These lights can all come off. I'll turn that off. Cut that off. 3 hours and 25 minutes, I think it was a flight time. 3 hours 30, yeah, wow. So, battery off. Magneto's off. I'll turn the battery back on real quick because I kind of messed that one up. Battery off. Well, here we are in Washington DC. So, whilst we're here, might as well go visit the White House or whatever. I don't know what else there is to do here, or any of our locations we really go to. But just because Washington's the biggest one we know, so I'm pretty sure it's the biggest, most populous state we've been to. Oh well, who knows. So thanks for joining me, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow to when we fly to New York. Adios.